What's up, guys? We are back with This Week at Bungie, and today on the 28th of October we get some good news, some couple of good news, and very interesting as well. So just bear with me. We have the replacing of the flawless pool. We have the last week of the Festival of the Law, so collect your candy, your masks, because the Festival of the Laws is about to go away. So the Trials Matchmaking changes. So in the last few weeks of Trials of Osiris have been a bit quieter in terms of changes. This was by design. We wanted to give players a few weekends of steady play before making any more significant changes or testing out another labs weekend. This gave our team some great data for how the Trials changes are doing, how players are engaging with the activity, and how we could prioritize changing in the future. So a quick recap of stats from the last few weeks shows everything's being to be steady to matchmaking times are consistent. Blowout reps have dropped slightly week over week. Average hours played by player remains consistent, and overall player counts went down each week, which is expected. We still don't see any evidence of widespread flawless card resets to avoid flawless pools, so it's only at 0.5%. So they gave players, with the freelance playlist, they gave the players the solo queue option in Trials as well to mitigate some of those issues. So on the freelance, we got some stats. These are the stats on freelance. The average Trials gains per Trials player. So it's been quite, steady, even though it's gone down slightly. This last week, it's been going slightly up again. I mean, it's expected to have, the hype from first week and then go down slightly. Then we have the player numbers. We had 244k freelance exclusive players, 120k fireteam exclusive players, and 220k played both solo and in a fireteam. 25.5% of the players went flawless. So that is a great news. The blowout rates by the hour, so basically you see how it goes down throughout the day. So obviously on day day 2, which is like day 3, which is kind of like a Saturday, Sunday before resets, is when the blowouts went the highest. And then we are gonna get the freelance future. So we like the overall outcome and buy for the freelance cube. So, and both lists seem to have a viable amount of players. We are looking at running freelance occasionally for the remainder of the season 15, but are still trying to determine what feels right. We will let you know. Long term, we are exploring some single playlist of solutions, preferential matchmaking for full fire teams against other full fire teams, duo plus solo against another duo plus solo. We don't have a specific release target for this yet, but it will not be prior to season 16. Have the flawless pool changes. We're gonna get flawless pool changes. This is very important. Actually, pay attention to this. The flawless pool, which we have been enabling Sunday at reset time, has some very positive benefits. It raises overall match quality, blowout rates, etc. Significantly, and it raises the overall win rates for solo players. However, it has some drastic downsides. For players who struggle and manage to just barely go flawless, it is a steep cliff, and then to then only play against players who have already gone flawless that week. It also incentivizes behavior that is at odds with the mode and reward systems, like resetting a flawless 6-win ticket to keep getting easier matches but worse rewards. It also creates social friction where players need to decide between playing with friends or playing for rewards. Lastly, the timing. 10 a.m. Pacific on Sundays is awkward if you live anywhere but the Americas. So starting tomorrow, we are rolling out a new system and leaning into weekly performance metrics. So whenever you match in Trials, in addition to trying to match with people with the same number of card wins, you will also attempt to match with people who have roughly the same amount of overall wins for the weekend. If you can't find anyone to match against, it will eventually expand out and find a less similar match. For PvP gods who go flawless 10 times a week, they will end up matchmaking with other players who have, for example, plus 70 wins on their cards, no matter how they got them. For the average team who gets the lucky flawless on a Friday or a Saturday on their first card, well, they will be matching against other players with around 7 wins, no matter how they got them. We are hoping this will give us many of the benefits of the flawless pool system, somewhat further matches without the significant downside. While this allows us to remove the flawless pool, it does have a potential downside. Longer matchmaking times. We think there is a reasonable trade-off here between match quality and matchmaking time. Average trials matchmaking times currently sit around 50 seconds. Over the next few weekends, we are going to be looking at how matchmaking time goes up and how it affects match quality. So these are the changes. This is great news. I actually believe this is actually a great change, and it's going to stop a lot of people from resetting the 6 wins cards to keep carrying other people onto flawless. So that is going to make the matchmaking a lot more, even if you go flawless, a lot more fair for everyone. So +1, we have got to welcome the new community manager, Liana, aka Hippie. She's just joined the team of community managers. Obviously, DMG and Cosmo are not gonna go anywhere. They're still gonna be community managers, but she is going to be helping them as well. And with that, we have a few things. We got the hotfix that we got last day. Yesterday, actually 3.3.1.2, which basically the mini scripts will no longer sink below the ground in the Grandmaster Hollow Lair Nightfall. Finally, exploits for Telesto and Raiju's harness have been flexed, so these exotics have now been re-enabled in all activities. Year 1 faction raid and trials armor ornaments now correctly list class-specific synthwave as unlock options on the appearance screen. So this is the final week of the Festival of the Lost. Remember, this is the last week. November 2nd is gonna go away, so if you have any masks or anything to claim, please finish it this week. And to end the This Week at Bungie, with the Festival of the Lost coming to a close, we're nearing the end of the scheduled seasonal bits for a bit. And so it's time for free play. Next week, Saladin will be hosting the Iron Banner. Iron Banner is back. Let's go. So mark that on your calendars if you need some quick pinnacle drops or want to hunt some rolls in the Iron Banner weapons. After Iron Banner ends next week, we will still have trials going throughout November with the new matchmaking changes mentioned in this TWAB. You can also use this time to catch up with some catalysts, knock out some triumphs, or finish anything else taking up space in your quest log. We have some fun stuff planned for our 30th anniversary on December 7th. It's going to be a great time to play Destiny. So this is everything on This Week at Bungie. I am looking forward to December 7th and see what's coming on Destiny with the 30th anniversary from Bungie. Let me know, guys, what you think of the changes on trials matchmaking down below on the comment section. And remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with everything Lord Val Gaming, Destiny, and streaming in general. Until next time, bye-bye.